The best path toward financial freedom is through passive income. Now, is it possible to generate passive income through cryptocurrency? Well, the short answer is yes, it absolutely is possible. But you gotta keep in mind that the returns will depend on the method of passive income you choose and also the amount of crypto you start with. But given the volatility of the crypto market, you may not see any returns at all. So you gotta always weigh the risks. Is this a good protocol to invest in, or is this something I should avoid? Today in this video, we will talk about many passive income opportunities, what crypto has to offer, what Web3 has to offer when it comes to generating passive income while you sleep, while you eat, while you go out for a run, or spend some time with your wife, kids, or friends. We'll talk about the pros and cons, and of course, we will mention crypto gaming, as crypto gaming is also one of the ways for you to earn passive income through cryptocurrency. Now, with that being said, my name is the Inspector. Welcome to the new Mindblow office, and let's get this show on the road. But if you're new to the channel, smack the subscribe button so you never miss out on any future videos. And also, the best way to show your support to the Inspector is to leave a like. It's the best way to show the YouTube algorithm that you want to see more videos like this one. It only takes you half a second, and it means so much to me. Now, some of the best ways to generate passive income in crypto include, but are not limited to, staking, yield farming, trading bots, lending, cloud mining, affiliate programs, airdrops, and crypto games. A very good tool that a lot of people take for granted is compounding. If you do compounding, your returns are much higher than you originally think. If you think you only have 5% annually, but you have compounding, it's actually way more than 5%. More on all of that a little bit later on in the video. First of all, let me tell a little story about the richest man in Babylon. What does that have to do with passive income and investing? Well, the man became the richest man in Babylon through passive income. He had a normal salary like you and me. All he was doing was taking 10% to the side for a period of 1 year. After the 1 year ended, he looked at his returns, and also keep in mind that his lifestyle didn't change at all. He kept living the same as he was before. He didn't even notice the 10% that he was putting aside. Then he took the amount and invested in a shield maker, so the shield maker could get more materials to create more shields, and that was his very first passive income. Now, a lot of people would then stop putting 10% aside, have that one source of passive income, and try to spend it. That's not what this man did. It's not how you become the richest man in Babylon. This man kept putting 10% aside and used that money in a combination with the passive income from the shield maker he was getting, and invested all of that into a new area of passive income. After years of doing that, he was generating so much passive income that it totally overshadowed not only his salary, but his salary tenfold. It overshadowed, and he became the richest man of Babylon. Now, that's a short story. It may be fact, it may be fiction. Who am I to tell? But the moral of the story is people overestimate what they can do in a year, and they underestimate what they can do in 10 years. Keep that in mind. And now let's talk about various ways to generate passive income with cryptocurrency and the blockchain. Let's start things off with staking. Staking, or the proof of stake blockchains. Proof of stake blockchains like Cardano allow you to stake their coin and earn interest on a yearly basis. Now, Cardano gives you rewards every 5 days, and it also allows for automatic compounding. Now, I have mentioned compounding briefly, but let me now explain the power of compounding. We're looking at a website that has a compound interest calculator. And let's make our imaginary character. Our imaginary character makes $100 a month. Now, he's put aside around $50 so far, and let's do that. $50 so far, that's our initial investment with a monthly contribution of $10, which is 10% of his $100 a month salary. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people earn a lot more money than that, but a lot of people also earn less than that in the world. So I want to keep this in a way so everyone can relate and understand. Now, here comes the fun part, the length of time in years. We will do compounding investing for 5 years at an interest rate of 5%. So now, realistically looking, 5% on $50 is really not a lot. You would not even make $50 back in 5 years time, because if you make 5% a year, that's 25% for 5 years, but that's not including compounding. With compounding, in 5 years, you will have $726. Now, if this is difficult to understand, let me show you how Cardano does it. You stake their coin in this pool. And then every 5 days, you get new contributions to the pool. Every 5 days passes, you get new contributions to the pool. Now, initially, you may have had 1,000 coins. After 5 days, you may have 1,001 coin. So then, in the next 5 days, the amount staked is 1,001. It is not 1,000 anymore. So you won't get 1 coin, you will get 1.01 coin, and so on. And so the interest compounds over time, and you keep getting more and more rewards as your wallet gets bigger and bigger just from the compounding. If on top of that you also invest 10% of your salary, then it's a sure way to generate a lot of passive income in one income stream. Now, if you decide to stake with Cardano, you always need to keep in mind that Cardano could go to zero. Any coin, well, except Bitcoin, could go to zero. I have a significant amount of my money invested in Cardano because I do believe in the ecosystem, but it is not money I can't afford to lose. If I lose it, I won't become homeless. So, very important not to over-invest. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to get real financial advice on how to do passive income investing, you should go to your preferred financial advisor in real life. But I want to show you the means of doing this in cryptocurrency, and then it's up to you what you want to do with your money. That being said, we have to talk about yield farming and trading bots and a lot more things, but because we already touched upon staking, I just want to mention the pros and cons of investing into passive income sources in cryptocurrency. So the pros are, some of the options are very simple to get into. Like Cardano, which I mentioned, all you have to do is take your coins, put them on the Daedalus wallet, enter a stake pool, sign with your little key, well, with your wallet's password, and that's it. You start compound investing. Very simple to get into. And it also allows investors to put off capital gains. Meaning, instead of selling a cryptocurrency that has gone up in value and you have a large amount of money invested, you might consider holding on to that crypto and investing further into their ecosystem by using the coins that you have to generate a yield. Now, that yield would probably also be a tax burden, but it would likely be less of a tax burden than selling a large amount of crypto right away. Now, as far as the cons, whoa, my light fell. This light is very unreliable, guys. Should be good to go now. Now, as far as the consequences or the cons are concerned, most of the options come with considerable risk, because in order to get passive income from a cryptocurrency, you need to be invested in that cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency is very, very volatile and always could go lower than you think. Like last night, Bitcoin almost hit 25,000. On some exchanges, it even went below 25,000. No one expected it to happen. Nevertheless, it did happen. Crypto is very volatile, and you gotta keep that in mind. It can always be a risky investment. And the other thing is, as I said, for the pros, some of the options, while very limited options, are easy to use. Most of the options out there are very difficult to use, especially for beginners. Now, if you're a beginner and you want to do some yield farming, it would take a while for you to get into it. You would have to set up a browser wallet, you would have to buy coins that fit into the browser wallet, then provide liquidity to a decentralized crypto exchange through clicking various buttons and trying not to mess up the network so you don't lose your money. If that was too difficult for you to understand, you should probably not get into yield farming just yet. If you understood all that, you're probably already yield farming. Now, I've been talking about this yield farming. What actually is it? Well, here we go, back with the pools again, the 2 pools. So, the other day, I bought some Cardano and I bought some MinSwap tokens. MinSwap is the biggest decentralized exchange on Cardano right now. So, these are MinSwap tokens and these are Cardano tokens. So, I wanted to invest $500. So what did I do? I bought 250 of MinSwap and 250 of ADA. I put that together and I got the Min Cardano LP or liquidity pool tokens. I gave them to the exchange. By doing that, I gave my tokens to the exchange. And now every time someone makes a trade with MinSwap and ADA on the MinSwap exchange, I get a percentage or a yield. That goes to about 30% a year, which is still very, very good considering that I want to keep holding on to ADA. I want to keep holding on to Min. If it goes down, then it goes down. I will still keep earning a yield and earning more and more coin. You can do yield farming on pretty much any decentralized exchange. You can do it on PancakeSwap, on Uniswap, on MintSwap. You can, if you want to use Solana, you got to use a Solana exchange. If you want to do it on Polygon, you got to use QuickSwap. So depending on what network you want to use, you will use the correct exchange for that network. So I'm doing Cardano, so I am on MintSwap. If you were on Ethereum, you would use Uniswap. If you were on the Binance Smart Chain, you would use PancakeSwap. Something we've also briefly mentioned is cloud mining. That might seem interesting to some of you. Cloud mining is kind of lending your computing power because you don't have enough to mine on your own, but you can lend your computing power so other people can kind of pay in order to use your computing power to do whatever they need to do. In this particular case, it is mining, but you can also give your computing power to someone who needs to render a big animation. So in simple words, instead of setting up a mining rig, people can just rent other people's computing power and then mine that way without having an actual mining rig. Now, beware, many cloud mining services are scams. There are legit ones, but many are scams, so be on the lookout and always use the most reputable sources only. So if you're interested in cloud mining at all, please do as much research as possible. This is something that I know exists, but it's not something I have done myself before, so I can't give you a good source. So please do as much research as you can if you do want to get into this. The good thing about cloud mining is you don't need a particularly strong graphics card. You can just start. Of course, the stronger your graphics card is, the more you're going to earn. But you don't need a particularly strong one in order to earn something. Well, none of anything, I'm kind of lying about that. I did use Nice Cash, which is sort of like cloud mining, where it would be like turning on my PC to mine, but then I would get paid in Bitcoin and someone else would use my graphics card to mine Ethereum. So in a way, it is actually the textbook definition of cloud mining. So I kind of did do that. So Nice Cash. Nice Cash is, well, as far as I've used it a couple years back, it was really good. Can't say about right now. Please do your research. Now, lending. There's, first of all, margin lending. Margin lending is very similar to futures trading, but in margin lending, you would lend your crypto assets and other people would use your money or those funds to amplify their position in a trade, and then they would have to pay you back in interest. Crypto exchanges handle most of the details on the lender's behalf, and users only need to make their digital assets available. Now, the same thing exists in a peer-to-peer program. The same thing exists also in the centralized form, and what I just talked about is a centralized lending form. There's also the part where I wanted to talk about trading bots, and I'm using a trading bot over on Bybit. If you want to trade on Bybit, my link is in the description down below. If you go from my link, it makes you eligible to earn anywhere from $100,000 to $30,000 depending on how much you deposit and how much you trade. But I'm using a trading bot on their website right now, and I'm working on a trading bot video for their channel. Be on the lookout. That is probably going to come very, very soon. So I'll show you how to use all trading bots in that video so as to not make this video 2 hours long. We also have affiliate programs, and as far as affiliate programs are concerned, you have my Bybit link, you have my Gods Unchained link in the description, there's Gala Games. All of these platforms allow you to create a link and try to onboard new people onto the platforms. If you go to make a Gods Unchained account in the description from my link, I will get an affiliate percentage of the money you spend buying NFTs. Same goes with Bybit. If you register through my link, the trading fees that you would pay to Bybit normally are going to get split between Bybit and me, and that's how affiliate marketing works. And you can also become a Bybit affiliate just by creating an account and choosing to become an affiliate. They allow pretty much everyone to be an affiliate, and my camera just died. All right, and we're back. Last but not least, we have crypto games, something we talk about on this channel all the time, and I wanted to take a bigger part of this video to talk about crypto games. But let me just mention crypto games briefly. There are many ways to earn passive income by renting out your NFTs or lending out your NFTs rather. We know a couple games that do that very well. You can also set up scholarship programs in Axie Infinity and in many other games where you buy an NFT and you let other people play with your NFT and you get passive income, or rather you have a revenue share with the person using your NFT in order to earn. Very nice way of earning passive income in my opinion, because it also elevates the other person to make some free crypto just for playing a game. I have always loved the NFT renting system, and I will always support it. That is the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you very soon for another one. I'm in the new office. I'm very excited to be in my new office, or old new office. This is where I used to work, and now I'm back inside of it finally, and hopefully we're gonna create some viral videos from here. Hopefully all of us are gonna make a lot of money during this next period of time. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace.